Hey man, you know, some people don't like tomatoes on their burger. Some people don't like their food touching at all. I realize I have a problem. I don't like bitch ass niggas, dog. Like, I really just, like, I really don't. Like, you know, the first step in recovery, they say, is admitting that you have a problem. I just don't like bitch ass niggas, dog. I can't help it. I don't think I'm ever gonna fix this problem. Da 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 da. Looking at that nigga. But what up, man? What poppin' with y'all? It's your boy T Mike. Y'all know the beautiful nature and shit like that. We finna take a walk. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up from a nap and I had got this message from the great Lord above and shit. And he wanted me to tell y'all about really what's been going on when I be out here hustling and shit at these power shops. Mostly today though. So it's like there's a such thing as good karma. Like, you get in what you put out type shit. He wanted me to tell y'all the story. So I got a couple story times as we take this, you know what I'm saying, walk. So lock in, let's get ready with it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey, first joint. So today, I'm out there doing my thing, how I normally do it. Like I said, when I do pop-up shops and shit, I'm sitting there, that's my reading time. Like, I'm not, hey, you want to do this? Buy this, buy this. Nigga, if you buy it, I fuck with you. If you don't, keep walking. I don't give a fuck. But I'm out there reading and shit, right? Now, when I go to this particular spot, every time, somehow, I'm talking about every time, I see this dude riding his bike. And he'll speak to me, what up, young nigga, what up? And I'll be like, what's up, man? Woo woo. Never stopped and spoke to it. But it's always we speak to each other, right? So I'm sitting there reading, and he ride up close to me. And then he like, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up? He stopped this time, right? He like, man, how much shirts this stuff is, woo woo. I tell him a little price, woo woo. He like, man. He just started talking to me and shit. So I'm just listening to him. I put the book down. That nigga just bust out, man, I'm homeless, man. I was like, damn. And he got to telling me different shit like woo woo. And he was like, man, I just fucked around and had a wreck. The nigga had scars and shit on his arm and shit on his hands and shit. I'm like, what you mean you had a wreck? The nigga was like, man, I was riding on the bike and a squirrel ran out. And he told me a funny story about him wrecking this shit. He did it like it was just a cool little story and shit. We just talking shit woo woo. And he talking woo woo. He like, yeah, I'm homeless and this and that shit. And woo woo. I can see on his shirt and shit like he got skid marks and shit like that. He like, bro, I need this new shirt, this and that shit. Woo woo. I was like, huh, my nigga. He like, huh? You giving me this shirt, folks? I'm like, yeah, dog. Here you go, my nigga. I gave him that shirt simply because of how I said every time he done rolled past me, he'll speak. And I had no idea this man was homeless or none of that shit, bro. So I'm like, here, bro, you can have a shirt, my nigga. Woo woo. And it, like I said, when I tell it be God, people, he started going, he told me about God and shit. He was like, we had that talk, like, God, he like, young man. He was like, man, then he opened up to me and he was like, dog, I'm 52 years old. That man said, young man, you be inspiring me and shit. Like when he ride past, he be like, man, he had a stocking cap on and shit. He like, man, I'm growing my hair out and shit too. I'm trying to get like you and shit. He said, when I get my shit how, you know what I'm saying, how I like it, I'm gonna be able to wear bandanas and shit like you. He was basically telling me how much I inspire him. I had no idea I had been inspiring this man when he ride past me on the bike and shit. And when I gave him this shirt, he was like, bro, thanks. Like, he was very great. He was like, man, I'm gonna represent your brand. And he was like, man, but can I give you something? Like, he was like, I ain't got no money. He was trying to trade with me shit. I'm like, sir, you good, bro. Go ride your bike, nigga. Go get cleaned up your wounds and shit. Like, you just fell off your bike and shit like that. He like, man, he was very appreciative, right? I swear to God. He only rolled off like 5 feet. It was some people walking. It was one nigga, and I don't know I don't know. It was just one weak ass nigga. He gonna bust out. So the dude on the bike, it's Father's Day weekend. He like, Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Father's Day, this and that. Just on some like some nice shit. Like the same way he speak to me, he spoke to them and shit like that. Woo woo. So when the nigga ride off on the bike, the bitch ass niggas gotta walk past me. I hear the niggas talking shit about the nigga. Talking about the nigga, we ain't no motherfucking father, nigga. Get your hoe ass. Like on some weak ass, like some tough. Man, that mind just spoke to these people. That's why I be saying, man, some of you bitch ass niggas gotta go extinct. Y'all have no contribution to society. Y'all are so fucking lame with that trying to be tough ass shit, man. Man, that man, all he did was speak to these people. And these niggas kept, like they talk shit about this nigga the whole time they walk. It was a good 20 seconds of me hearing them talking shit about this nigga. And you heard the interaction I just had with this man. I started I thank God for working on my temper. I still got that motherfucking fire inside of me, but I'm so glad I'm able to control it, because I really want to get up and smack the shit out that pussy ass nigga. Because it was like, bruh, dude ain't... Alright, that's what I'm saying. Some of these niggas need to go to sleep. Y'all need to get the fuck off earth, because y'all have no contribution, nothing to our... That's what the fuck wrong with a lot of niggas today. But anyways, so I'm calming myself down and this and that shit. So I start back reading my book, man. I'm trying not to let that shit bother me. I promise you, like 5 to 10 minutes later, I'm locked in on the book at this point because I'm trying to get my mind right. Man, I look at the corner of my eye, somebody approaching me. It's an older lady. She hit me with one of these, like, you know, when the grandma gives you some money type, she hit me with one of these. She didn't walk past the table or nothing. She just came up to me. I'm like, and I see another older lady. She in the background. She with her and shit. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, ma'am, you don't want to? She like, no. Keep all these products. Sell them to somebody else. Just take this money. I'm like, ma'am, you sure you don't want a book or that? She like, no, young man, listen to me. You good. The same exact, you see this, what I'm saying? The same exact thing I just told to the homeless man, like, if you good, like I'm trying to get, she like, no, you good, because I know you gonna do something right with this. Think about that, like how that, so I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, damn, thank you, like, thank you. Like I wasn't even, but she said the exact same words that I said to the homeless dude. That shit had me fucked up, like, damn. That's a blessing, bro. And she gave me way more than what the fuck the products. So she would have had multiple products but she just wanted me to. She said, no, keep the products, sell that shit. I'm like, damn, thank you, lady. Like, it's shit like that. You see what I'm saying, folks? And that shit changed my whole attitude. Remember I told you I wanted to knock dude ass out just for being a whole ass nigga to that dude, because he ain't do nothing to him. So I'm like, all right, bet, man. That's story number one. Number two, it happened, I don't know when it happened, the other day or some shit, a few weeks ago. I'm out there hustling again. I start to notice, like, when I go out there and hustle, it be other young niggas. You know how little niggas be out here selling candy bars and water bottles and shit like that. Where I go for this spot, it's so much space and fucking room and different store they can post up in front of. They literally come stand like 10 and 20 feet away from me. Like, they come stand around me type of shit and sell they shit. And at first I was like, why these young niggas don't go all the way around here and do the shit? I'm talking about multiple of them. At least 7 of these young niggas have done this. One of them finally approached me. He was like, big bro, man, I be seeing you out here doing your thing and stuff like that. He's like, I'm in 11th grade. I'm going into my senior year. He was like, man, can you like teach me some stuff, bro? Can you show me how to, like, I want to sell clothes and books and all this shit. Like, I want to, then I'm like, I wrote this. He's like, you wrote the book and all. I'm like, yeah, young nigga. And I gave him the clues to the rabbit hole. Like, he was really interested. And I'm like, oh, these young niggas, they are inspired. That's why they surrounded me. Like, my energy, the aura shit, that they see something they can look up to that ain't no stupid shit. That's why they come around me. I'm like, oh, okay, I get that. Story number 3. It was a little girl. She was not black. I don't know what race she was, white or Latino or something, but she wasn't black. No, actually, she was Latino and white. Well, Latina and white. Her mama was a Latina and the daddy was a white dude. So the mama is walking, they walking past me, right? The mama is walking ahead of the daughter, and the daughter is like straddling behind. I don't know that this white nigga, he an older white nigga, got the full beard. This nigga look like he ride Harley Davidsons and some more shit. So, a motorcycle gang type nigga. The nigga, so the mama walked past, she telling the daughter, come on and shit. But the little girl, this I say, when I go out here and I be hustling and shit, children have a thing where they just stare at me. Like they be running into walls and all kind of shit. Like when a child see me, they just lock eyes on me like I'm a motherfucking fictional character, like a superhero or some shit. I be like, hey, little kids, and this and that shit. So this little girl, she look like she about 5 or 6 years old. She walk up on me, she like, hey, what are you doing out here, man? I'm like, I read the shit like, what, I'm chilling. Look, girl, what you doing? Fuck. I'm looking at her mama just keep walking like she ain't even paying attention to her. So the little girl just started there talking to me and shit. I'm like, what's up, little girl? So the little girl tell me like, yeah, man, I wish I want a shirt. Like I want one, but you know, I don't have any money. She's a little kid, sis. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, here, look, it just so happened I had one kid size left. I gave it to her. I'm like, here, little girl's a black and pink junk. So when I get a little girl the shirt and shit, she like, thank you, man. Like tomorrow's my birthday and I had no idea and this and that shit. I'm like, for real? She's like, yeah, this is the greatest gift ever and all of this shit with the woo. I'm like, for real, little girl? Like, I ain't even think or know no shit like this. So remember I told you the white dude, he was walking behind her and shit. So when the white dude walked behind her, it was like he was telling the little girl, come on, and shit like that. So when you see that shit, that what the hell? You see what I'm talking about? Them little niggas there, I'm telling the story, they was just over there hooping and shit. They walked over here, they ain't want to speak to a nigga or interrupt my video, but you can see them how they were just looking at, you see what I'm saying? So all right, back to the little girl. So the white dude like, hey, what are you doing? Like, come on. I'm like, oh, she with you? But the little girl talking to me, she's like, man, thank you so much. This is the best gift ever. I'm gonna wear it on my birthday and all of this shit, woo the woo. So when the white dude catch up with the little girl and shit, they walk past me, I can hear him talking to her. He's like, he gave you that for free? Wow, that was, he ain't had the words for it, and I can tell you one of them. He was one of them racist. He never thought a nigga would be giving his little baby girl something and just off the strength of the love and the heart and shit like that. So I'm like, man, okay. That shit there, them moments and shit like that be letting me know of. Think about this, how that lady came and gave me money and shit like that. She's not the only person or the first person to do this shit. It just surprises me how people, they be want to give me money. They don't want shit in return. They don't even, they be like, oh, the products, and some people, I say, they don't even look at the products. They don't even come back. They just walk up and just give a nigga, like, slide a nigga some cash. And I be like, what? And they be like, because they can see the vision. I can tell, they can see, like, how I say, I'm sitting out there reading and shit. You don't see no nigga just sitting there. I'm dead serious. I'm not doing it on no performative shit. You can tell nigga, this nigga really reading this shit. Like he really locked in on what he doing. That's why I say it's way deeper than I'm out here trying to be a capitalist and get over this. It's way deeper than that shit. And when people can see it, they give a nigga that hope still. Like, well, I say I can't save all of us. I know for a fact that shit. I say Malcolm X and MLKs and Robert F. Williams and all that, Marcus Garvey's, they would have been saved. They would have did. They tried. All of us are imposters. Some niggas are too. Some of them, I said, some of them niggas got to go to sleep. Like that bitch ass nigga with the, yeah. But for the ones that see it, bro, I'm going to keep putting out that positive energy, bro. That's why I say you get in, we get out. We always talk about like people do some bullshit, it come back on them, bro. Do some good shit, but don't do no good shit looking for good shit to come back. Just do that shit, bro. Just when you do, I say, when you do right, bro, Good shit gonna follow. You gonna go through that. Say, that's TNT, bro. They have a true spirit. Testimony, not troubles. When I go through bullshit, I be like, God, what you trying to teach me? And I promise you, every time, I might not get it right then. I might not get it the next day. It might be a week, like it be years later sometimes. I be like, oh, nigga, so that's why he teaching me something, man. So yeah, man, keep exchanging that energy, bro. Make sure you understand what you're doing, the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you get it, man. Stay true, man. Keep it positive. I know niggas get mad. You feel your emotions, all that, but man, you know what I'm saying? Try your best to do the right thing. Believe it.